Last week, Ben Affleck won $1 million on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. The internet went crazy. Confetti, hugs, a giant novelty check. Here's the thing nobody pointed out. Ben Affleck is already worth about $150 million. That million is 0.67% of his net worth. It's like you finding $40 in your couch cushions. He didn't keep it. He gave the entire million to his charity, the Eastern Congo Initiative. And that detail is actually the most important money lesson in this whole story. Let's break down what a game show prize actually teaches you about how wealth really works. $1 million sounds life-changing. And for most Americans, it genuinely is. The median household net worth in America is about $192,000. $1 million would 5x that overnight. For Sarah, $1 million would change her entire trajectory. Her kids' trajectory. Generational impact. For Affleck, it's a rounding error. Not because $1 million isn't a lot of money, but because at a certain level of wealth, a lump sum stops mattering. What matters is the system that generates money while you sleep. Affleck doesn't need prize money. He has assets. Film residuals, production company equity, real estate. Income that flows whether he answers turkey questions on TV or not. That's the gap most people never see. The rich don't win money. They build systems that make money. And here's the part that makes this even more interesting. Last year, Matt Damon, Affleck's lifelong best friend, won the same $1 million prize on the same show, with Ken Jennings as his partner. Two best friends. Both worth over $100 million. Both won $1 million on the same game show. A year apart. Damon's $1 million went to charity too. Water.org. Affleck's went to Eastern Congo Initiative. These guys aren't winning money for themselves. They're using their celebrity to generate money for others. The game show is a vehicle, not a goal. Once you have enough, your job isn't to earn more for yourself. It's to deploy capital where it creates the most impact. Let's make this practical. Because $1 million hits very differently, depending on where you are. Scenario 1. You're 25, you invest $1 million in a total market index fund and never add another dollar. At the historical average, that grows to roughly $10.8 million by age 65. Retirement fully funded in one move. Scenario 2. You're 40. Same million, same fund. It grows to about $4.2 million by 65. Still incredible. But time is doing less work. Scenario 3. You're 55. That million grows to maybe $2.1 million by 65. Very good. But you missed 30 years of compounding. Sarah doesn't have $1 million. She has $3,200 in VTI and $50 a month in auto invest. But she has time. And time is the multiplier that no game show can give you. Affleck doesn't need time. He has capital. Sarah doesn't have capital. She has time. Both are powerful, but only one of them is free. And Sarah already has it. Here's the money lesson that hides behind the charity donation. Giving away $1 million is only possible if losing $1 million doesn't hurt you. That's the real flex. Not winning the money, but not needing it. In personal finance, this is called financial independence. The point where your assets generate enough income to cover your life. Every dollar after that is a choice, not a necessity. Sarah isn't there yet. But every month her auto invest adds another $50. She's one step closer to the point where money becomes a choice instead of a constraint. And that's what real wealth actually looks like. Not a giant novelty check. Not confetti. Just freedom to give it away if you want to. You're not winning $1 million on a game show. Neither am I. But the math doesn't require a windfall. If Sarah invests $200 a month starting now, at the historical average return, she hits $1 million in about 30 years. No game show, no inheritance, no lucky break. Just $200 a month and patience. If she bumps it to $400 a month, she gets there in about 25 years. And if she adds her raise every year instead of inflating her lifestyle, she could get there in 20. The game show gave Affleck $1 million in one night. The math gives Sarah $1 million over a career. Different timelines. Same destination. The million isn't the lesson. The system that makes you not need $1 million, that's the lesson. One share, one auto invest. One step closer every month. That's not a game show. That's a plan. That's one clear money move. If this helped, subscribing costs nothing. New videos every week. And we'll check back in on Sarah's portfolio next time. See you then.